Hey, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Sohan, and today I'm here with another product review. Today it's on Arcadian's newest addition to their line, the Styling Pomade. They have released a styling pomade in the past, but this is the newest and improved version. So if you're interested in this product, then you're gonna wanna stick around, but we're gonna start it right now.
1942 tequila, you know you wanna meet up, you know that I could free your mind. I don't got
Okay guys, so first things first is the packaging. So if you are familiar with Arcadian, then you are really familiar with how they do their things. They have the dark amber glass with the black label, super minimalistic. I really like the dark black look and vibe, especially when you have multiple of their products. It looks really nice on your countertop or anywhere in your bathroom. And if you are not familiar with Arcadian, they have other products in their line, including the clay pomade and matte paste. And again, when you're comparing all three of these, they're all pretty much the same in packaging. The only difference is now the styling pomade is written in this deep orange color. So moving on to the next attribute of it is when you open up the jar and you smell it, it smells like Christmas. Honestly, it smells like a nice light scent of cinnamon. And if you're familiar with Arcadian's oldest formulation of the clay pomade, this smelled like a super strong cinnamon. And then they reformulated it and now it has a new scent. But this one is like a nice balance, a nice light scent, and it's very, very nice. Okay guys, so now hopping into the consistency. First off, I really like the color. It looks really nice. And with all these Arcadian products, the matte paste or the clay pomade or even the styling pomade, when you first get it, you're gonna notice like this hard kind of outer layer, but that just kind of shows you that it was literally poured, bottled, and then shipped out to you guys. It doesn't make a big difference. So the first scoop into it's gonna be slightly firm. And then once you get into it, what I like to do is just mix it up like this and warm it all up. And then you get to the actual true consistency of the product. And for me, the actual consistency of this product is a great blend between the clay pomade and the matte paste. So the matte paste is slightly firm to take it out. This is like butter when you pull it out. And then this is like a good hybrid in between the two. Now, if you guys take a look at the original formulation of the styling pomade, you're gonna notice quite a bit of differences. So first off, you're gonna notice a color difference in the product. So if you take a look at the newer formulation, it's kind of like a more orange tinted type of consistency versus this one is white. Now, the breakdown of these two are dramatically different as well. This one, if you take a look at it, it's the kind of like a thick lotion consistency, which is not bad at all. I really do like that, but this newer one, if you take a look at this one, it's much thicker consistency, kind of a hybrid between the clay and the matte paste, but that just translates to a higher hold. And overall, I do think that the newer formulation is much better. And to just give you guys comparisons between the other products that Arcadian offers, I wanna show you the matte paste just to kind of give you a better understanding of the consistency of the styling pomade. So this one, like I said, is much thicker. Like I'm pushing down kind of hard. Not super hard, but it is a little bit thicker, but that just translates to a better hold, more texture, and more matte finish in terms of the product, which is why it's called the matte paste. And then if you look at the other extreme, the clay pomade, this one's like pretty freshly poured, so I gotta just break it down. I'm gonna do this to break it down, but you already can tell the consistency is much more creamy-like in comparison to the styling pomade. And then when you take, again, a look at the styling pomade, you kind of see that it is kind of creamy, but it's still kind of firm, and it's a good hybrid between the two other products. All right, guys, so now we're gonna get into the actual performance of the product. So I'm gonna actually scoop a little bit of this out, like that, put it into my palm. The breakdown, you can see, very, very easy. I'm not, you know, when I'm comparing the breakdowns of the other two are also very great breakdowns. So this one is just a hybrid between the two. I'm just putting it into context and into comparison for you guys. So what I do is I just rub it in my palm and then I just emulsify between my hands just to warm it up. And you're not gonna make it all disappear right away. I mean, you wanna do the best you can. And then what I do is start from my back, work my way forward, because if I have any excess product, I want it to be at the back and not way my front forward so that it sits down the entire day. And also, just to give you context, I didn't blow dry my hair. I just towel dried and let it dry out just normally. And so that's kind of what my hair is doing right now. And I think that with a styling pomade, this is kind of for people that are looking for more of a shine and of a slick back look, I would say. And so because my hair is growing out with the whole quarantine thing, I think this is a perfect time to try out this product. So here we go. So again, like I don't really look at myself when I put products in. I just try to get it all off my hands. Just focus on getting it deep in there and off your hands, and then focus on styling afterwards. Because if you try to style too quickly, you're gonna start getting clumps, and you're gonna look like it has like whiteness in your hair, and it looks like dandruff, and you don't want that. It'll look real nasty. So just make sure you focus on getting it all the way through your hair, through the backs, through the sides, through the tops, and then after it's all in like that, then you start taking your hands or whatever you want to use to style your hair. Typically with a styling pomade like this, you probably like to use a comb to slick everything back, but again, I don't like that. I kind of like the messiness of it, and you can already tell, you can already see the shine. There's a huge difference in this versus the clay pomade and the matte paste, just because that's what this product is meant for. It's meant for people that don't like the matte products that they offer and you want something else offered by Arcadian, and this is great. It's got great hold. I can already tell, you can already tell the separation in my hair right here. The texture is already coming in, and honestly, what this reminds me of is literally just the hybrid of the two. The hold feels like it's not super tight, but it's not as light as the clay pomade, if that makes sense. So the clay pomade has a great hold, and so does the matte paste, but the matte paste has a much stronger hold than the clay pomade, and this is kind of right smack in the middle. And then the only difference now is you can get a nice little shine on it. It says low shine on the actual packaging, but low shine for them is shine anywhere else, because they focus strictly and mostly on matte products. And so when they say low shine, it's not a matte product, it's a pomade, and you get a nice finish after it. I mean, I'm in quarantine, you know, so I haven't had a haircut, and so I think using this styling pomade to slick back, I think it looks good for formal settings. To be honest, guys, I'm more of a matte finish guy, but I could totally rock this with like a suit or something where I needed like a more classic slick back look. I think it looks hella nice for sure. For the most part, I like the finger comb, because your fingers are much bigger than using a comb or a fine comb. You could go like this and you can see the separation in your hair when you do that. So anyway, guys, that is my review of the Arcadian styling pomade. In a nutshell, the consistency of the product is a mix between their clay pomade and the matte paste. So it's not super airy and light, but it's also not super thick to scoop out of the jar. And then on top of that, the scent is like a cinnamon, nice sweet scent, not very strong, but it's very, very subtle. And then on top of that, it has low shine. And what that means in Arcadian terms is it is their shine product. So you will get a nice shine from it. You'll get nice texture from it. And overall, if you're looking for something for a slick back look, or you're just looking for something with a little bit more shine than the other products that they offer, then this is the product that you're gonna want to check out. Thanks for sticking around to the end. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're brand new, hit that subscribe button. And if you have any questions or comments, leave it in the section below. But I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.
You got me saying my, oh my.